KRAO'S Focus IAS Academy. Focus on your future. IAS, IPS, Group 1, Group 2 సాధించడమే మీ లక్ష్యమా? అయితే మీకు సరైన అకాడమీ KRAO'S Focus IAS Academy. Group 1 మరియు Group 2 ఇంటర్ ప్లస్ IAS ఫౌండేషన్, డిగ్రీ ప్లస్ IAS ఫౌండేషన్ అడ్మిషన్లు జరుగుతున్నవి. KRAO'S Focus IAS Academy. Contact 8851060948 9398262186.
Welcome students, online classes. Now discuss about APPSC Group 2 Mains Economy and AP Economy, Indian Economy. Now I am discuss about economy syllabus. It is the first chapter. First chapter is the Indian economy. It is the structure of Indian economy. Is the planning and policy. What is the first? You have to know every person strategy of economy first. After that, in the chapter, including the APPSC, national income. What is the meaning of national income? Next to national income and the NNP, and the other factors are there. NNP, GDP, and NDP. NNP matter market price, NNP factor cost. These are all activities very important. These are the methods of and other things are methods of national income. Methods of national income means three categories are there. The classified three categories: the income method and product method and expenditure method. These are all activities calculated in the national income. National income calculated in the organization, central statistical organization. You know already, it is the inform, what is the national income? What difference between the national income and domestic income? What is the difference between the national income means is the net foreign income from abroad, including the national income, net foreign income, excluding the GDP, the net foreign income from abroad. It is you have to difference, difference every, it is the situation. Then second one is the occupational changes. Occupational changes means it is the pattern. This means maximum in AP or India and AP and India, maximum number of people depend upon agriculture sector. At the time of independence, after independence sometime 1952, it is the 1991, maximum number of people depend on agriculture sector. Then after that, the literacy increases, then large number of the people or the employees, they converted to secondary sector and service sector. These are, it is all data very, very important. Then after that, it is the income, India. Then it is we have to growth and development. What is meant by growth and development? Economic growth and development, very important in this chapter. Economic growth means goods and service informed. Then economic growth with the science and technology called economic development. These are the factors, some factors supported. You have to know, this every student, these are followed, some conditions are there. Because of economic growth, what is economic development, what difference between the economic development, every student This is another than 1991 economic reforms. 1991 economic reforms introduced in India, the liberalization, privatization, globalization. It is everything you have to know. What is meant by liberalization? What is meant by globalization? What is meant by privatization? It is very, very important. After 1991, India introduced the foreign companies also introduced in India because of FDI, foreign direct investment. When the introduced the foreign direct investment, automatically India economically developed the all sectors, industrial and service sector also. Because of another than this the planning strategy. Planning strategy means once upon a time, 1950, now March 15th, introduced the establishment of setup in the Planning Commission. The Planning Commission doing the work nearly approximately 67 years. After 67 years, the government changes of the some changes in administration come to force the Niti Aayog, National Institutional Transformation in India. It is the institutional curve of India. It has come to force 2015 January 1st. Then you have to read, then the Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog, you have to structure, structure and some members, who is the members of ex-officio members, who is the member of chairman. These are all activities very important. Then every year the Team India meetings. Team India meetings also, you remember to you every year and date and month, very, very important. Unfortunately, asking, they will be asking, APPSC will be asking the match the following year there. Then it is these are all activities, then easily the understand and answering very easily. Because it is a Niti Aayog and Planning Commission. Every student, I am saying that every student carefully and be careful. That is the very, very important. Every student have one of the syllabus copy. Syllabus, if you follow syllabus copy, then you will get success very easily. If you are not a syllabus copy, you are not success easily. Because of it is every syllabus is depend upon your examination point of view. Number of students is reading so many books. Then you are not remember all things. Only few books read. If whoever a few books read, then they are success. Next chapter is the money, banking, and public finance. Money and banking, public finance. Money, bank, public finance means is what is meant by money first, Once upon a time, India is followed the barter system. After barter system, there are some days used or sometimes used the animals, sometimes goods, sometimes currency, sometimes coins, sometimes plastic currency. Now using the digital currency. These are all activities very important. Then it is a 1979. RBI, one of the committee appointed. That committee classified money for classified M1, M2, M3, M4. Again, 2000 after 2000, again another committee. That committee, it is the terminated of the M4. At present now, M1, M2, M3. These are all activities very important. And functions also important. Money functions also important. Another than the Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India is a very, very important, the Indian Apex Bank, Reserve Bank of India or Central Bank of India. And it is a 1935 establishment, 1949 nationalization. These are all banks under control Reserve Bank of India. Not only bank, but also non-banking financial institutions also under control Reserve Bank of India. These are all activities very, very important. You read very carefully, it is the bank functions. The functions are, what is the bankers to bank, custody of the foreign currency, and it is every bank under control systems are there. Is very, very important. These things important. Then it is another controls, quantity controls, some quantity controls, qualitative controls. Those are, it is the cash reserve ratio, standard liquidity ratio, bank rate, repo rate, reverse repo rate, OMO, open market operations also very, very important. These are all very, very important. Then you have to, some of the things is very important. Every student have to follow, main following conditions are there. Your conditions follow, then very, very easily understand. Then after that you have the regulation, credit regulation. Credit regulation means it is the credit regulation also control the Reserve Bank of India through the commercial banks, other banks are there. Credit regulation means savings increases and decreases under control only. It is the Reserve Bank of India through the commercial banks. Another than the Indian bank structure and development reforms. The structure means it is the some banks is there. Indian bank system, APPSC banks, the Reserve Bank of India, NABARD, industrial banks, and rural banks, and other than banks, and it is the private banks. These are all the Indian bank structure. Structure means all sectors under control the RBI control. Then it is some reforms are there. Reforms means it is the 1991. It is the 1991 appointed the it is the Narasimha committee. Committee some recommendations are there. The recommendations followed central government. And inflation. Inflation means upgrowing prices every time. And deflation means is the downsizing it is the prices. Inflation is the main theme. Inflation the causes and it is the remedies. Causes means money supply increases, automatically price increases. Money supply decreases, price decreases. These are control or inflation control are also it is a RBI. Reserve Bank of India control inflation and price is the rigidity also control. It is the RBI. And remedies means is the all interest rates increases, then automatically the money supply decreases. That money from public to transfer to RBI. Then automatically price decreases. These are all very, very important inflation. And it is the fiscal responsibility, fiscal imbalances, fiscal deficit. These are all important. It is the main theme is the fiscal. Fiscal reforms is very important. India is a fiscal policy. The fiscal policy responsibility important. FRBM matter. FRBM Fiscal Responsibility Management Act introduced in India 23 and come to force 24 onwards. Then Indian stock structure important. Indian stock structure means there are how many types received the sources of the income by the Indian government. The government is the three types of the received income because of direct taxes, indirect taxes, and non-tax revenue. The direct tax and indirect tax and non-tax revenue, these three methods coming to large number of receive revenue income the government. These are all important. Tax structure important. Then it is recently introduced the GST. GST the curve was started from year 2000 years started. Now it is the 2017 onwards come to forth GST. The GST the slab system are there. Then the GST is a council. GST council headed by the central finance minister. Its members is the all state finance ministers. These are all very, very important. Then slab system also important. 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, 28%, very important. These are all activities you read carefully. Then another and the recent Indian budget. The budget is important. Budget you have once upon a time 2 types of budget in India. 2017-18 onwards is the only single budget introduced the parliament. Yeah. Then the 2016-17 central government appointed the Vivek Debra committee. It is the recommendations of the budget system. Budget is the Debra committee recommendation. India only maintained the single budget. Before 2016, India 2 types of budget. Now the formed only single budget, only general budget. Railway budget also including the general budget. Once upon a time, separate general budget and railway budget. Now only one budget. And budget, who prepared the budget? He thinks is very important. Who introduced the budget? The first house is the introduce the budget. Very important. First you have to know, you have to think about the budget. Budget means revenue expenditure statement only. It is important. These are all things is very important. Sources of budget and deficit budget and the revenue deficit, capital deficit and primary deficit. These are all activities very important. You read carefully. Then another chapter. Now it is the agriculture sector, industrial sector, in the service sector, Indian economy. Indian economy, main Indian economy force in the agriculture. Indian economy backbone of agriculture. Once upon a time, agriculture that depend upon only 90% people depend on agriculture sector. Because of the literacy rate very low, automatically large number of employment opportunities in the agriculture sector. Then in 1965, the central government appointed the Agriculture Price Commission. The Price Commission determined the minimum support price, procurement price, and issue price. These three prices very important because of it is the prices is that depend upon the central and state governments. That is a very important chapter. Then is the agriculture products. Agriculture products means it is the which area is the crops, the fertile land, where is available fertile land. For example, North India, South India. North India, large number of land holdings. South India, low level of land holdings. The North India, capability is very high. South India, capability is very low. North India, these are some crops are there, very high productive capacity. South India, low productive capacity. These are all very important. Now, it is Indian agriculture, irrigation depend on irrigation facilities and as well as it is the monsoons are there. Then the agriculture finance. Agriculture finance means the NABARD, central government appointed the NABARD bank. 1982 NABARD bank. NABARD bank, it's the loans given it is the farmers three types: short term, long term, middle term also. These are very important. It is the agriculture factors very important. Then it is the MSP price, all issue price also. Issue price, distribution of price, and these are all important prices. Then industrial development, institutes of new industrial policy. New industrial development means it is the industrial started reservations 1940 onwards. 26, it is the number of policies are there. Resolutions are passed. Then these resolutions are very important. You can read very carefully that how to without the care, it is not the achieve the good marks. Then industry works. 1991, it is a disinvestment, easy doing the business. 1991, after 1991, some of activities are there. Already I told you the before chapter, the liberalization, privatization, globalization effect on the disinvestment. Some investment, the public sector from public sector to convert to private sector. And industrial sickness. Industrial sickness means some areas, industries, the low profit. They are long run not doing the business. That is, for example, India, the northeastern states and Orissa. These are all states, the sickness industries are there. Then is the remedial measures. They are very important. Remedial measures means which is the losses companies, how is the profit the moving stage. Then it is the after that services sector growth, contribution of service sector. Service sector very important. Nowadays service sector improved all sectors here. Next, the IT and IT industries. The IT sector is very important. Information technology, all sectors. Now it is the central government also encouragement of IT sectors. So large number of employment creation IT sector. There are how many employees are doing the employment opportunities. It is very important. Some exams already before asking some questions in this chapter coming to in this chapter. It is the next to the fourth chapter. Andhra Pradesh economy and public finance structure. The Andhra Pradesh, the structure, the economic growth means depend upon only agriculture and industries are there. Growth means it is the GDP, GSDP is important. Per capita income. Per capita income means it is the state income by the total number of population come to per capita income. Per capita income is important, GST is important, GDP important, and these are important. This you have to read. Then AP tax structure. AP also, it is like India, indirect taxes, is also, it is the direct the taxes collected highest revenue. Then all revenues, all collected revenue, taxes revenue, it is the very important development of welfare of the people. Then welfare, who the welfare of the people development? The government. Government always important sector. Then you have to, other than the expenditure, interest rates very important. It is a all states are India, AP also, some free schemes introduced in the welfare of the people. Then lowest revenue and highest free scheme introduced in AP. Then automatically paid off interest and losses, debts also. This is very important. How much debt? At the time of 2014, the separation of the state, how much debt? Now the debt. It is to 2014, how much per capita income? Now per capita income. These are all calculations very important. Everything is important. That is the, you have to read, every student how to, some of the suggestions you, it is the very lowest books preferred, and you have to one copy, syllabus copy also, maintain every student. If you maintain the syllabus copy, you are going to another side. And what is the useful of you? Then it is a central aid, and central aid means central government fund. Central government fund, how much central government fund from central to state? Very important, this is important. Then it is the recent budget. How much budget? Introduce the budget systems are there. How much allocation of the agriculture, industry, service, other than sectors. At the sum of assurance, government is the assurance also. It is at the time of election. These are allotment of the welfare schemes also important. You read carefully because of it is the recently economic development depend on the budget. Then fifth chapter, agriculture, allied sector, agriculture, allied activities, and industry sector, service sector. What is the agriculture sector? Large number of people depend upon in AP in the agriculture sector. Agriculture sector, allied activities means is the forestry, and it is the fisheries, animal husbandry. These are all activities, forest also allied activities. How much revenue received? It is very important because of revenue is important and development is important. Out of development, what is the development? Which is the development? Which area development? Very important. Then it is the allied activities also. These are animals. It is the animal husbandry very important. The milk production, and it is the development are there. How many milk? How much liters of the per year the liters of the milk produced is very important. Then pattern of crops and rural credit cooperative societies. Pattern of crops means different areas, different crops. It is the highest water facilities provided districts and Godavari, West Godavari and East Godavari. Western East Godavari produces rice, highly productive capacity. And it is the Guntur and other Prakasam districts, chilies, cotton, tobacco. Then is the other districts, other ports also. It is the Srikakulam, Vijayawada, Visakhapatnam. These are all some quantities are there. Some footprints are there. Some crops are different. Crops pattern very important. Your allocation of it is the districts also divided in their part. Then it is the credit cooperative societies. Credit cooperative societies means the every society it is a very lowest rate of interest rate provide the financial facilities in the farmers. Subsidies and other things are there. And the quality seeds, it is a very lowest rate provided the farmers. And then marketing facilities, strategies. Marketing facilities means the producing capacity increases, that surplus of the production, it is the export other states, other countries. Then it's the strategies, schemes, programs very important. The recently government also, central state government also, every farmer 13,500 rupees, the DBT accounts, the maintain the accounts of transfer the accounts. It is the central government 6,000 rupees, remaining amount is the state government, and free electricity and other subsidies the provided it is the farmers. It is very, very important. These are all activities important, the reading the carefully. Then allied activities and Andhra Pradesh structure and allied activities and animal husbandry. It is a various sectors where different are, you read very carefully. Then the single window system, what is the industrial sector AP? It is a separation of AP. After separation of AP, it is not industrial development AP. Then if industrial development areas, it is the Visakhapatnam, Vijayawada and Anantapur districts industrial hubs are there, provided and made of the industrial hubs. These are all important. It is once upon a time, it is the United Andhra Pradesh main theme. It is the Hyderabad Rangareddy. Now separation of the industrial development that transfer to AP. These are all sectors important. Then MSME. MSME means it is the micro, small, medium enterprises. The 26 onwards. It is a encouragement of entrepreneurs. Which is the development of them? Which is the development here? And it is the development activities, the improvement, all areas, extended areas. It is the unuseful land, the uncultivated land, they use the MSME sector. Then automatically the circuit very important. Then it is the IT sector and information communication technology, electricity. These are very important. IT parks, establishment of it is the Visakhapatnam and Gannavaram areas, the IT sectors, the separation of the classified area. Then is there very, very important the Indian and AP economies. You have to read very carefully. Then I suggest you the English medium books. Only it is the central books, UPSC books, very useful. You have to the AP and AP economy. If you read, if you available Telugu Academy English medium, or it is the you have to use the net, and you must read AP economic survey and central economic survey, the availability of internet. You download, then you have to very carefully the read. Then you have to, it is the, if you any doubt, the comment box, the message sent to me, then I will reply every time. If you read and all activities, and if you're interested that my video, it is the subscribe every video, you are automatically your channel. Then today onwards, every day or day by day, one video sent, it is a YouTube and our channel. Then automatically you have to some suggestions. I will use some suggestions. If you want any doubts and classify and doubts clarify through the comment box. Okay, thank you very much.
KRAO'S Focus IAS Academy. Focus on your future. IAS, IPS, Group 1, Group 2 సాధించడమే మీ లక్ష్యమా? అయితే మీకు సరైన అకాడమీ KRAO'S Focus IAS Academy. Group 1 మరియు Group 2 ఇంటర్ ప్లస్ IAS ఫౌండేషన్, డిగ్రీ ప్లస్ IAS ఫౌండేషన్ అడ్మిషన్లు జరుగుతున్నవి. KRAO'S Focus IAS Academy. Contact 885106 0948 9398 262186.